How's everybody doing today? Alma Carrera, first person to like. How are we all doing? Can you guys hear me crystal clear? Carolina Moon? Who's all in the house today? Vibrant, what's going on, brother? How we doing today? So, just so everybody is well aware, okay, I got a phone today specifically for all things serious. I got you know how, people need that person they can reach out to and connect with? Well, I have a number that I will be posting. It's not my personal number, it's All Things Serious's number that I will be posting. So if somebody needs to reach out and send a text message or reach out with a phone call, you'll be able to do that. Needing somebody to talk to, just an ear to listen to, just to communicate, you know, I will be posting that number. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. This weekend, I got to crawl underneath my car and change the starter because it's getting ready to quit working. And just so everybody knows, I am working on a few projects. Okay. Just beat it with a hammer. That will keep it going. It's a good one. I am working on a few projects for this channel. So I am going to probably be taking a day or two. What's today? Tuesday. I'll be taking the rest of this week off and getting back to it on Sunday at 6 p.m. I'm going to be taking the rest of this week off so I can get a bunch of things lined up for projects that I'm going to be doing with this channel. Um, I just don't want to throw myself in head first without being prepared. So I have a few things I'm going to be working on, and once I'm in a good place with it, you guys will see. I'll be more organized. Yeah, I just want to do things with this channel that I can be proud of and other people around me can be proud of. So how are you doing, David and Vibrant and everybody else? How's everybody doing? Oh, just waiting on the rain. Post a link if anybody wants to come up and talk. Yeah, my hair's a little messy today. Uh, that's good to hear, Marina. At least, hopefully you're able to get everything fixed. Or is it already fixed? Rosa Lang, how are you doing? You want to come up and say hi? I dropped the link. I'm going to be creating a new intro video. I'm going to be creating an outro video. I'm not using Streamlab right now. I'm still using StreamYard. Um, right now, it's easier for me to use StreamYard than it is Streamlab because I have a lot going on outside. Okay. I have a lot going on in my personal life right now that I don't have the time to sit in front of the computer and try to figure out how to operate Streamlabs right now. I'm going to keep the program. I have the program on my computer, but I think I'm just going to stick with StreamYard for right now. I want to quit vaping so bad. I need to stop. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. I see a couple people pop in. Let's see. Who do you got in here? Okay. Trying to get more people in here. Plus, I'm going to start going live later. People's work schedules. I don't know. I just need to. I need to figure out a few things. I thought just jumping on. Okay, here's one of my friends. Here we go.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yes, young lady, I can hear you.
Excellent. Let me make sure I mute my YouTube so we do not have an echo. There we go. Yeah, I've done it way too many times. And pop out the chat so I can say hello to everyone. I just walked in the door from work and got the notification. I went, yes, I'll jump up there and help a friend.
So, Lou LaRue, I like the name. Um, I am not a psychologist. I am a person who struggles with mental health. So, yes, I do have a mental health tag. I talk about my struggles here and there about mental health, but no, I am not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I am a man who struggles with it on a daily basis. This community is a safe community. So if you're here to join, welcome. So I
Lou?
had to let that be known. Somebody asked a
Oh,
question.
yeah. No, that's absolutely something that I put in my intro to every show that I had done. So, no problems there. Yeah, I'm getting ready to retire. Friday's my last day. And then next week, I should be able to get live again and cam up and all that wonderful stuff. Um, so I will be more readily available to you if and when. Okay.
So do you know about parents' divorce? Um,
My
to
parents
be
are
honest,
divorced.
yes. Uh, I could tell you what it's like to grow up without both parents. I can tell you what it's like to grow up with just your mother and no father in your life. I can tell you that. I it's tough. I'll tell you. Growing up in a single family household is very rough. Growing up, it's not easy.
Let me gather some information, Lou, if you don't mind. Um, are you over 21? Um, is this a recent development with your folks? And if you're not comfortable talking about it, please, you don't have to. I was 18 when my parents decided to go their separate ways. And I distinctly remember my mother calling me, and that's when we didn't have cell phones yet, and calling on the house phone and asking me to pack her a bag. And I told her, no, if you're leaving this family, I'm not going to help you. You've got to do that on your own. And this is heavy stuff. So I'm going to cam up. Again, I'm just home from work and very little, if any, makeup. So this is me. This is me. See? So I'm going to try and be as real as I can with this. My parents did divorce, but there were extenuating circumstances. And I don't know if it was amicable or not, but dad left the house and the kids stayed with mom. Did you hear my cats in the background? Um, they're like, it is tough, but when you get to the point that you realize that your parents are only humans that are doing the best they can, and sometimes we don't always get along with the people we think we fell in love with. And it's okay for them to go their separate ways. As far as the argument on who will take you, know that it's not your fault. Okay? It is not your fault. And whichever parent you get to go with, it will be a wonderful experience for everyone involved because you get to make some choices. Okay? You did not, you're 16. Oh, bless your heart. So you've got teenage stuff going on at the same time this is going on. Okay, so you know when a friend at school breaks up with her boyfriend and she's heartbroken, yeah, they could have married and ended up like this, right? It's not a horrible thing. Hang on a second. I don't know if you can hear them or not, but they're getting ready to rumble. Let me see if you can see them. They're just at the door back here, and I'm not trying to make light of this situation. Um, I would definitely encourage you to talk to your school counselor or someone you trust. You can always come here. We will always listen to you, right, Eddie?
Yes. Yes.
But I was 18 when my parents went their separate ways and stayed with mom until she chose to go with the man that she was with. Lularu, that's 16 years old talking. Maybe if I end everything, they will be happy again. Yeah, no. And you're not garbage, and garbage needs to burn. Yeah, no. No. You need someone to talk to. Because those thoughts that are rumbling around in your head of self-harm and being less than, it's not true. It's false evidence appearing real. You're taking on the responsibility of your parents' happiness, and it's not your responsibility to take. You're 16, you should be having a life. And let them do what they're going to do. What they're going through has nothing to do with who you are or what you are or where you are in your life. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with two individuals who failed to communicate effectively. I hear you say you only want a normal family, but you know what? There's no such thing.
There's no such thing. Yeah, there's no such thing as normal.
Only the idea that we see on TV, which is a lie. Right? I mean, and Eddie, I'm not trying to take over or nothing.
You're good.
but
You're
I've
good.
had a whole lot of life and a whole lot of life experiences. So sometimes I go off on a rant.
You're good. You're good. You
Thank
experienced it, what it's like to have, your mother and father divorce. You know what it's like.
What was worse was watching this one date that one, and then my dad would date this one or this one or this one, and then this one would be overnight, and mom would be over there with him, and and when let me tell you a story, guys, and I don't know if I've told this a whole lot of places. When I was 12, my mother was 33-ish, and she decided she wanted to go to college to become a teacher. She was she was one of the Caucasian people at a predominantly black college. So she got into her partying days at 33 when all her kids were grown. Well, grown-ish. We were all in high school. So because she was now a student, guess who had to take over mom duties? Make sure the laundry was done, make sure dinner was cooked, make sure dishwasher got loaded, make sure people did their homework. At 12, okay? So when they went their separate ways, it's not like it was a surprise. And it was almost a relief because the fighting was atrocious. And when I finally realized within that year of being 18 and all the changes that went on in my life when they're making their decision between 12 and 18, I realized they're just individuals trying to make the best out of life they know how to, and they don't know how. They don't have all the tools. They don't know what they don't know. And so they argue. I want to encourage you that this is a passage in your life. This is just part of your journey. This is not the whole journey. This is not the end of the journey. This is just a time for you to be able to sit back and look at these two individuals that once loved each other enough to help you come into the world and notice how they interact. Pick up the good, but notice the bad. If that makes any sense to you. Because you're going to see that they're only individuals. Once you can separate yourself from the fact that these are your loving parents, well, they're not so loving right now because they're hurting. And they're not hurting at you and they're not mad at you. But they're going to strike out because they don't know what to do. They don't know where to strike because they're not able to communicate effectively. I don't know if any of this is helping you, Lou, but know that what I lived through, it's a miracle. I see you say your life is destroyed. Continue living is not good. Do we need to call and have someone come and see you? Because these are not healthy things you're saying. I'm thrilled that you are feeling safe enough to say this out loud, to type this on a screen. But if you're sincerely in that dark space, and who else has been there, ready to pull that trigger or run into the dirt wall? Who else? Type a 1 in chat if you've ever been in this dark space as well. Because we need to let Lou LaRue know she's not alone, okay? He or she, I'm sorry, I don't know and I don't want to assume. But your life is not destroyed. Seriously. You're not. It's not. I think that when you're in the middle of something like this, it's really hard to see any other way out. Look at all these people typing 1s. Every freaking person in here has been in the dark place you are now. What's the number? 8988 for mental health? I forget.
Give me just a second and I'll give it to you.
I have it somewhere in my computer. But it's the National Mental Health Line.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up.
And I'm trying to find it as well. Lou, I really want to encourage you. Yeah, 988. Thank you, Vibran. Lou, as much as you're hurting right now, I'm just a face on a screen. I've lived through a lot of shit. And I know it seems overwhelming, like Mavid just said. I know it seems overwhelming. And I know that I can feel your pain, sweetie. Okay? And I want to encourage you that before you do anything permanent, that you dial 988. You are in the United States, correct? Let me know if you are in the United States. Because if you're not, I'll look up the number for where you are. I have those somewhere and I'm trying to find them. And this is exactly what I think this channel is, right? Right, Eddie?
Yep.
For people to talk out their stuff. She says, yes, I'm assuming that's the United States. Okay, at 16, you can dial 988 and speak with whoever does answer there. It's a national line. I'm still trying to find the other numbers for anybody else. I used to mod for a lot of channels. So, yes, I want you to call that number, sweetie. And you know what? I want to encourage you to go off this live, dial 988 and speak with them and let your heart be heard. If you wish, when you're done with them, if we're still here, please come back. And if not, you come back on another day. All right? Yeah, I want you to call that number. I really do. Because I'm not a professional.
Neither am I. There are plenty of people that are out there to help. I gotta take care of something real quick.
Kayong Lee King, can
No,
you
I
tell
got
me
it.
how to pronounce that correctly? And I'm still trying to open stuff. Yes, I know you need to close YouTube, but you know what? You can watch this later. Okay. And it's more important to us, to me at least, and I think Eddie and most people on this panel, it's more important to us that you call that number right now. Okay. It would really ease my heart to know that you're going to call them. So we'll see you next time.
Call that number
Take care of
and
yourself.
talk to them.
Please take care of yourself.
I'm going to drop my email.
Good job. And all the pages that I had saved are gone.
Yeah, that's what happened.
My computer. I upgraded the computer, so now I have like crap.
That's what happened to Jet's mom the other day.
Yeah.
She had a bunch of links opened up and saved, and she accidentally closed them all. All right, let us know how it goes.
That's my email. And I'm going to take it down in about 5 minutes because I don't want it kept on a live. So, yeah, Lou, if you're still here, take care of yourself. Call them and vent. Truly let them know what's going on because that's what they're there for. And I'm really disappointed that I don't have all the other things that I used to have on this computer. I'll have to get them from the other one. Yeah, blank. How can that be blank? That's so frustrating. Oh, well. Time to start collecting more. I had, and maybe on the other computer I do, suicide hotlines for England, Australia, Scotland, Germany, United States, Hawaii. I can't remember the other ones. And I had domestic violence numbers for all those places. And can't remember the other numbers that were there. And everyone's channel, I used to mod for different channels. So I had all their channels, all their contact info, different ways to get in touch with almost everybody. So, yeah, I hope she gets help. I really do. It just breaks my heart because when let's talk about this for a minute, Eddie, if you don't mind. When an individual gets into that dark downward spiral, sometimes I can recognize it and pull myself back out, but sometimes when I don't recognize it, it really, really gets bad. And the last time it got really bad, there were some really horrible thoughts. And one of the things that stopped me, well, who's going to clean up that mess? I don't want some stranger coming out in my house, cleaning up my onions all over the wall, right? So then I got the bright idea, well, I'll just go out in the yard. It'll be easier. I'll just plow it under. And it was so bad. Let me tell you, it was so bad that when people say, well, what about your kids? It's like, you don't understand. I'll be gone. They'll move on. Yeah, it'll hurt for a little bit, but they're gonna have a life, And so it got really dark, and gosh, I look bald. And it's not the first time, and it probably won't be the last time, but I'm getting a lot better at catching it and recognizing, wait, those are not good thoughts. Let's turn this around. So, yeah, Kung Fu Panda calls it the rabbit hole, right? Yeah, I took my info down. You could probably find it on my channel.
Yeah, that's I have it in my back in the comments behind me.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So you should hang on to that, all right?
Yeah, I will.
I'll have to start collecting info again.
TJ said, "You're not bald. You are lovely."
TJ, how are you, sweetie? TJ's I met through Just Call Me Hen. Lovely
Yes.
person. Thanks, TJ. I need a reminder every now and then. Oh my goodness. Yeah, TJ's got a channel too and does walking tours of things nearby where they live. Mavid was depressed when his were divorced. He was 4. Then when he was 5 and on, it felt okay from their divorce. It gets a lot easier. Yeah, it does. And no, you're not lovely. I see you, TJ. You're a horrid, horrid person that I tolerate. How about that? Yeah, Mavid again, mine were 18, but I kind of saw it coming when mom went to school and I was 12 and I started noticing changes in behavior and stuff. Now, dad was no saint. Dad had lady friends all over. And my dad was with NASA Goddard, so he got to go to Area 51 in the salt flats when they started sending things up and testing speed of things. So he had some really good stories when he came back, but he had a lot of female friends. And once I realized he's just a human. Yeah, he's a guy who fathered me, and he is my daddy, and he will always be. But we're all flawed. Yeah, even me. But we do the best we can until we learn better, and then most of us try and do better. So yeah, right, Mavid. Definitely hard to imagine it getting easier, but it totally gets so much better after some time. And with that time, you as an individual get to really look at things and know that it was not your fault. And any divorce situation is never the fault of the children.
No, never.
It's always a loss of communication, which goes into resentment, which goes into all kinds of horrible things.
Yep.
And
It all starts with communication.
or lack of, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent of communication, even when it's hard, even when I don't say the right things and people get offended. If I don't know I offended you, I can't fix it. So you got to communicate. Yeah, I saw you with Jet's mom the other day doing the vision boards. That's going to be awesome.
Yes, it will be.
So, yes, TJ is a work in progress, as are we all, right?
I was, yeah, I'm gonna have to get your info outside of here, so I can drop people links not on here. I can
Right.
drop them in Messenger or on Discord because I posted it here and somebody tried to, yeah, I'm not going to go any further. It was disgusting.
Okay.
They came up and I see the video in the background. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
it is. It's not, very seldomly does that ever happen. Okay, but I'm just glad you didn't see it.
No, I'm grown. I'm good. But thank you for protecting us all and our
Yes.
innocence. There was a channel that I was on that she allowed somebody up that she wasn't familiar with, and they posted a video in the chat of someone performing on someone else, and it was like, yeah, no, get that down. And being the good mod I was, as soon as I saw it and recognized what it was, I clicked off and blocked them. Hey, Jet's mom. What is Mavid saying? The concept of time gets easier to grasp when you age. Preach. When you're young, time seems stagnant and eternal. Oh, how true. But now we know the feelings bad things create pass with the time they are in. That they do. And you know, Mavid, as you gain years, it gets easier to let go of things. Well, for me, it got easier to let go of things that I had um no control over, you know. So yeah, but it's hard to see that when you're in the middle of it and when you're so young.
You know,
Do you want to post the link again?
no, I posted. I sent it to Jet's mom
Oh,
personally.
good. Okay, good.
I sent her a message with the link.
Yay. Yeah, we've gotten to know each other pretty well over the past couple of years or so. And I think the world of her. And we've met a lot of really interesting people in these YouTube streets, and a lot of very smart and intelligent, and a lot of very not so smart and not so intelligent. And the thing is, go ahead.
Yeah, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, it's just a matter of where do you want to align your energies? You know, do you want to take in all that negativity, or do you want to try and leave with a laugh, or at least have a positive, lighter feel by the end of the day? I don't know. I'm kind of a hippie like that. Gotta find the silver lining because there's gotta be one somewhere, god damn it. I'll find it.
I'll tell you, I met on the phone, I met Mr. Mavid.
Yeah, good.
We had a phone conversation, and it was a really good phone conversation.
Good night, TJ. Thanks for popping in.
To work in the morning. I will catch you next week. Take you. TJ, where are you from?
England.
England.
Yeah.
So it must be nighttime where TJ's
11:30ish.
Oh, PM?
Yep.
Jeez Louise. Well, you have a good night's sleep. So I
2388. 11, almost midnight. You and your military time. Excuse me, British time. Take care.
Marina. Okay. All right, here comes Marina. Hello, young lady.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I am well. And very excited to be 2 more days of work, and I'm done. Guys, I can't tell you how good it feels.
How long have you both been with this job?
This one, almost 10 years. Almost. January 26th would have been 10 years, and I'm just not going to do it. It's not going to gain me anything, and it means I have to drive in the snow. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. So, Marina, what's on your mind today? How you doing?
I'm a little bit sick, honestly, because my son got me sick. But well, he didn't get. I mean, well, yes, I caught it from him.
I hear you.
But I actually started my first day of I've been working at this job for like a month now. But since I'm I was talking about this yesterday. I bathe dogs and do mild like the brushing, furminating, ear cleaning, the nail. I do everything but the actual making a poodle. It's pretty poodle self, but because I don't cut the hair not everywhere anyway. I do like some face stuff and their pads and stuff. But yeah, it was the first day where I was actually on the books, so I wasn't just helping people. I actually had my own clients. It was kind of cool. Yeah, but then I
Excellent.
was also sick. But yeah, I was just. Oh, hey,
No, that's awesome.
Death Mom.
I have
Sorry, he's doing construction behind me, so I was like, I had to turn it off real quick. Hi, Marina. Hi. How's everyone doing?
I agree, Maven. I hope that
kid get some help.
that kid got some help. Yes. And I will tell you this.
Oh, sure.
It's hard for young people to see that they'll be a completely different person in 10 years.
Oh, totally.
Sometimes 10 weeks.
I mean, if you think about just like, it gets, as you older we get, you don't change as much, I suppose. But really, I always say that like your 20s are kind of about, figuring out what you like and you don't like. And then your 30s is kind of where you like step into your own self. And then your 40s, I'm just figuring these out, just starting to. So I don't know. 50 looks pretty good on this guy. So I don't know.
Yeah, it does. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
He's a good man.
We had our son's IEP today. So he's home early.
And you cried.
Well,
And you cried.
hold on.
Yeah, IEPs can be challenging. My
Rosalie,
son
I want to tell you,
Yeah.
I am glad you came up when you did.
Yeah, me too. Serendipitous, right?
Yes, because I would have been probably bawling like a baby over here.
Well, because of the interesting life I've had, it's easy for me to disassociate and just aim at the problem and not get it all in my feels, because that's how life has hurt me, that I don't cry. It's very rare that a tear will fall. And it's very rare that I get emotional about anyone else's problem except to help them. Now, other situations will make me angry, but I drop down into a peaceful place and go, what can we do about this? Because I have a special needs kid. And dealing with that and having to find productive ways to communicate can be quite a challenge. So I'm glad I was here too, Eddie. Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
you go into these meetings for your kiddos, you're asking for services and stuff. And we're really lucky. His teacher is fantastic. We're really blessed in this situation for him. You always kind of leave a little bit kind of gutted too, because it's complicated. It's complicated. We're trying to get the right trajectory ready for our kiddo.
Mhm.
Yeah. But it was
How'd the
a good
meeting
meeting.
go?
Challenging.
That's good.
I hope you were heard. I hope you felt you were heard.
I worked with his teacher a lot on the goals, so it worked really well.
Good. I'm glad.
And tonight's basketball tryouts, isn't it?
Yep, we have basketball tryouts tonight. Yes.
Oh, Marina.
Can I pass it?
Where did Marina go? She fell
Oh,
off.
she dropped. Yeah. I hope everything's okay. I wanted to tell her I have cousins in Florida that own their own pet grooming services and are incredible people. They've got a couple down there.
Oh, I gotta send her the link in Discord.
Government.
Ah, very good.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they're making buckets of money down there in Florida. Eddie, I found my links. I don't know where they were, but they're here now. So yeah, 988 is the big one.
Looks like Marina wants the link on Discord, Eddie.
Yeah.
And Viprin's here. Hi, Viprin.
Hey.
Hi, everyone. I think I missed TJ by a couple minutes.
Yeah, she had to go to bed, go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
She stopped in and said hi.
She's wonderful too.
She's like, it's almost midnight where I live. I'm like, man, what, 5 hours ahead
I think
of
it's
us?
5 or 6.
Yeah.
6 of me, 5 of you.
8
5
for
ahead of
me.
you. 6. Yes.
It's 8 for me
Yeah.
that way, and then it's 8 the other way.
For Locomai?
No, like the Australia. No, Locomai is 3 for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Well,
Australia
sometimes
is
it's 3,
16
sometimes
and
it's
a
not.
half.
So if you're in Australia, it's 8 hours behind you.
Yeah,
ahead.
so
Okay.
it's interesting. Yeah, so I have my friends that are like 8. Or Australia might be an actual 12. I'm not positive. I can't remember.
Well, it's 16 and a half for me, so I'm thinking it's 12 for you. 12 and a half.
Probably 12. It was like
Yeah.
it was like night and day when I lived there.
Yes, Daisy, 6 hours.
Yeah, I feel like so. I
You
feel
must
like
be in Midwest too.
most of Europe when I lived in Spain, I feel like it was 8 hours difference for me, or 9. It was like I don't know. Don't remember.
My mom lived in France for a couple of years.
Yeah,
She learned how to speak French.
That'd be amazing.
right on.
And then when she came back to the States, she wanted to continue speaking French, but they didn't offer it.
Oh,
So she forgot how to speak French, and she wanted to join the Peace Corps. This is back in her day,
wow.
and she wanted to be a French interpreter.
I didn't give him a cookie.
You can eat it, so.
That would have
Sorry.
been amazing.
Bless you.
Thank you. No, I mean if
Don't-
you don't, I mean I'm fluent in Spanish, and if you don't use it, you don't use it.
Yep.
But I mean, I swear, every time I get off a plane in a country where they speak Spanish,
Pick it
it's
right
like it just
up.
comes right back in your soul. It's just flows right back into you. I took French in school because I already spoke Spanish, and I it was interesting. I think I took it in college too, actually. Can't remember.
Tell Marina I sent the link in Discord.
Marina, you sent the link in Discord.
Hey, Marina. The link's
I
in
don't know why.
Discord.
I don't know why I just
Wise guys. That's what we are. Wise guys. Oh my goodness.
That was
So-
cute.
All right, here she is. She's
I was
back.
waiting for you to do it.
Dude.
Welcome
Hi.
back. You're
That
muted.
was cute.
You're muted, Marina.
But don't worry, we figured out where to get you on the Discord.
Oh, Vibrant speaks German and Choctaw.
Oh,
That's
that's cool.
amazing.
That's really cool.
Very unique.
I can't. And so the Germanic language, it's hard. That's a hard one for me to grasp onto. But Vibrant's also a musician. So when you a musician, and so that's why I know. Like I learned how to play music by ear, called the Suzuki method, and it's interesting. I know. I know. But I think a lot of my success or lack thereof in the music stuff has to do with language, being fluent in more than one language.
Yeah, it would seem that it would be easier because your brain is already working on those ways and deciphering all that wonderful information. Maybe I'm going to post that. I hope you don't mind. It's a suicide hotline. Suicide, you are loved. You do matter. Reach out if you need help, or text the crisis. Yeah, there you go. But I also added the new 988. So this is for the United States. I do not believe That one is for worldwide, but I do have other numbers. Let's
Has
see.
that been a topic today? I'm sorry, guys, I wasn't here earlier.
It's okay. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Well,
And your girl was good.
Yes, yes. She happened to pop up on
Don't
panel
tell.
just in time.
you?
Yeah,
me?
she helped me. Like,
You'll have to
didn't
go back
even
and
expect it to happen. She just happened to pop up on panel, and that's when the conversation started, and that's when,
Had to call it out
yep,
and help this 16-year-old young person.
Well, and the truth is, you are enough. Like, we are
Yeah.
all good. Like, you are enough. And, you know, center yourself around that.
Hey, Megan.
Hi, Megan. Oh, Marcus speaks English, Japanese, and Korean.
Wow.
So, for those of you who want to subscribe to Rosa Lang's channel,
Dude.
here's her link. Go show her
Oh,
some
too sweet.
support.
You know, nothing is live on my channel right now, but again, after next week, after this weekend, I will be going live again. Shut up. And I have re-released my Slow Down Sundays, and bear with me because Sunday was the ASMR day that I talked like this, and I read poems and told stories.
I would just sit there and, like, all of a sudden I'm sleeping. She's not going to get me on.
Everybody would fall asleep. It was incredible. But that's what I wanted, to be able to bring people 30 minutes of just relax. If you fall asleep, you fall asleep. So keep that in mind if you go to look at my Slow Down Sundays. Some are goofy, some are not so much. And it was just a shot in the dark, you know? Thank you, Megan. I just wanted people to have somewhere to come to relax and really just give 30 minutes to themselves of my monotone voice and have a cup of
I can't wait for you
coffee
to
or
visit.
something.
I'm picturing you going like, "Woosa, woosa," just clearing out all the negative.
I am
I've
a
seen
Reiki
people-
1 a practitioner now. I could do Reiki 1, so yay me. Thank you.
Can you I gotta copy that down. Yeah.
She can send it to you, or I'll hold on. I'll send it to you.
You know what? I will send you the file I have.
Okay. Do that for me, please.
Okay, and just don't get,
Acid reflux. So a couple things with acid reflux. I can talk about a little bit about this. It really depends on a lot of different things. Losing weight really helped me with acid reflux. And eating food not past a certain time before you go to bed has really, really helped. Besides that, the anti-acid, some of those medications, be careful with them. I really feel like they exacerbate the symptoms overall and over time. So just be careful with those medications. Is that the right word? Exacerbate? Like it makes them worse.
Yep, that's exactly the word.
I can talk about acidity in the esophagus for days. I actually had my stomach my stomach split open, so I had gastric ulcer, perforated ulcer surgery, and they said basically I was gonna die. They're like, you have to, because I didn't ever want to go under anesthesia, but they're like, if you don't do this, you're good as dead, or unalived, whatever. It's not that bad context, you know. But so yeah, they were like, you sign this, and so yeah, I did it, and I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. But yeah, I know all about acid reflux.
Isn't heartburn acid reflux?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like anytime
So
you swallow.
for a temporary fix, Tums will work.
It you also have to watch what you eat. You don't want to eat anything citric. Just stay away from it.
But I'm
Like my dad has it really, really bad, and he can't eat past like 4 o'clock. And like,
yeah, and then also stay away from anything citric. And water, you wouldn't imagine. Water is a cure-all for like everything. Drink a lot of water in a day.
Be careful with Prilosec, though. You want to know what will happen on Prilosec is you'll test positive. You can test positive for marijuana. on Prilosec. Oddly enough, it happened to me, and I wasn't at any at that time at all. So you be careful with that. Tums. Oh, my husband's talking to his sister.
Prilosec OTC though is actually that's what I was actually prescribed by my gastroenterologist. It's not
They prescribed it.
weirdly enough.
Be careful with them. Be careful with them. They don't talk about the long term effect. I mean, just be careful with it. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it caused more issues that lasted longer. And
I guess that's to their own. Just like
we had
know your
chronic
symptoms.
issues because my stomach was open during birth, so they didn't. So the organ itself wasn't finished growing. So it's a congenital issue. If it's congenital, I have no advice.
Well, I think JP was just
Hey, JP,
yeah.
if that's our buddy.
He's like, I smoke too much weed again.
You should still stay away from acidic food if you can. Spicy food if you can. I mean, I'm supposed to stay away from spicy, but I just can't. So I still eat spicy, but yeah.
Yeah, ginger ale will help with heartburn too.
It does me.
Ginger is great too. If you're working and you're in sales and you have to and your voice starts leaving because you're not taking care of yourself, you actually eat tiny little bits of ginger throughout the day. It'll keep your voice.
Yeah.
And drink
Ginger has
honey.
amazing properties.
And honey.
Yeah, ginger.
Honey.
Yeah. Ginger turmeric is also really good for you.
Turmeric.
And if you take turmeric, remember to put pepper in it so it acts better.
Not with
Interact.
that.
What was that
again? We talked about that. I can't remember, Whistling. What was the pepper and the turmeric? I can't remember.
The pepper and the turmeric together help each other work better. The pepper does something in the pepper, and it's not in my head right now. Something in the pepper helps the turmeric to be more effective. So
Is that for arthritis though? That can't be for
it's
antacid
for a
though.
lot of things. It's for a
Because
lot of
pepper
things.
is not good for antacid. It's just
No, but it's not like you're going to have a tablespoon of it.
yeah, it's
Right?
true.
Turmeric. Let me see.
And then turmeric and ginger are
Pepperine.
good for so many things.
Pepperine, or whatever it's called.
Because I actually got arthritis because of my stomach splitting open, so I have arthritis now for life. I got it.
Oh,
I have arthritis too, so I know how it feels.
I have it
to
in
take the biologic.
spine.
I have to take a
My lower
biologic drug for it. So I have to inject myself once a week with I get Enbrel. So it helps.
JP's
Okay.
like,
Eddie, did you find it on the healthline.com? Turmeric, also known as golden spice, is a plant.
Oh, so it's like the vital organs are outside of the abdomen area, so it's not covered by the muscle. I know what you're talking about. This happens. Well, I'm really glad you're not dead, my friend, because I care about you immensely and your beautiful family.
Here's a link for the turmeric and black pepper info. That's only one page I found out of thousands.
I'm gonna step down probably for a second. I gotta kind of hear what's happening. If you guys wouldn't mind sending out some prayers to my husband's mother, Helene. She's going. There's something going on, and we're trying to figure out. They're trying to figure out what's going on. And
okay,
Keep me in the loop,
just
please.
put some prayers out there.
Will do.
It's memory stuff.
okay.
Yeah, I'm right there too. Almost.
Well, at least you remember where I live.
No, that's why I'm going to call you from the airport. Okay, well, you take care of what you need to take care of. We'll be here.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna sit down for a minute, or I'll just
All right.
mute.
Rhett Mom 22. I heard alkaline water, which you can buy a bottle at Walmart, can help acid reflux. You know, Google is one of my best friends. I Google almost everything. Like, what can help ease a tummy ache? You know, what's going to help? What over-the-counter method? What home remedy? What long-standing home remedy has been known to help acid reflux? Not reflex. But when I'm specific like that, sometimes, you know, here's what I found, and the internet blows up.
Yes. So a lot of people don't understand is that health problems also cause mental health issues.
Yeah, they do.
Okay. And I am
How many
handling
screens do you
this
have?
individual.
How many screens do you have, Eddie?
I have 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Because I see you doing this, and
Okay.
it's like, I know it's got to be a screen. Oh, you done good.
So
We talked about that in another live. We were showing our systems. Eddie has like 2 big computers at least, like right above
Yeah.
him. That's why he looked up.
hold on. I'm going to show you guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me just a second. I'm moving my camera around.
Okay, there's one. Oh, sweet.
And then this little tiny screen right here.
That's where you do all your typing, though, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I have a not 32-inch, maybe 22-inch monitor here. And then I have a tablet, no, another monitor, and it's 19 by 10. And instead of having it this way, I have it this way, so it's
Yeah.
tall. So I have 2 screens up there. I have 2 tabs on the big one and another pop out thing over here. So
So
Yeah.
once I get a desktop PC,
yeah.
okay, then I'm gonna get rid of my my laptop, and that's gonna go mobile. So
Sweet.
I'm gonna get a better camera system. So when I go out on the road and meet up with people and do a live stream, LuLaRoo is back.
Yay.
So
Phones are really good for the newer phones are really excellent for going live because of the camera systems they have in them. Just saying. So
Well,
Lou, did you make that phone call?
that's my new
Sweet.
phone right there. See?
Is that an Ultra 23?
Yes.
That's what I got.
23 Ultra.
Oh, excuse me. Lou, I hope things went well. Please tell me that you did call. She said yes. And I'm assuming Lou LaRue is female. So if I'm wrong, please correct me. That's my kitty cat. It's my resident cat. She's been here the longest. The more screens you have, though, the more processing power you need.
It's male.
Okay, well, I apologize. You're very soft-hearted, and that's a really good thing. I hope you never lose that. I hope life does not harden your heart. Truly. You don't need to be scared, because whatever happens, it's for your own good. It's to help you for your own good. Sounds so grown up. I'm so sorry. That sounded so wrong. I would let them send someone out to check on you. Own your fear because you're in a scary situation, but allow them to help. Please. If you were around my area, I would be driving to your house and knocking on the door and taking you out for ice cream. But that's me. Because I need ice cream. Like I need another cigarette, right? But I need ice cream. I will go out tonight and get ice cream. I will. I promise myself. Because this is my first Friday of the week.
Yes, Viprin. I have a really good laptop that I use. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens open. And yeah, multiple monitors running. Yes. So yes, just be open with them. They are there for you and have solutions. And if they have to, they even talk with your parents and figure out a solution instead of the arguing and fighting all the time.
Yeah.
Because that's not
I would.
healthy
I would.
mentally.
Yeah. I would encourage you to not post anything on TikTok, not post anything on whatever social media you use. Just talk to a professional. And yeah, it might be a grown up telling you what to do, but I'm just suggesting, because I've been there and it helped me. So just trying to say,
These are all suggestions.
yeah, God be it far from me to tell anybody what to do. Even my cats don't listen, but they're cats. Exactly, Mavid. Maybe your parents can get help too. They may calm down a bit. It is my hope, it is my fervent hope that if someone does come to check on you, that that your parents are made aware of how this is affecting you. Oh my God. Because it's important. It's important that individuals understand how their words and interactions impinge in the lives of others. And sometimes we're in the heat of a disagreement or a misunderstanding or just, it's hard for me to see how it might have been hurting my kids, how it might have been hurting my friends or my family or whatever. It was really challenging to get a grip on, wait a minute, I'm the grown up. I can't be behaving like this. This is wrong. I'm all in my feels and I need to look at this logically. And it's not always possible. It's not always possible. So talk to someone. Let them come. And get back with us so we know you're okay. Because, sometimes when you reach out to strangers like this, God damn it, it touched my heart. Now I'm attached. So I want you to follow up and let me know that you're going to be okay. All right? I know it's a hard time, Lou. Can you tell me what part, without doxing yourself, can you tell me what part of the United States you might be in, like time zone? Let's start with that. Is that possible? Are you comfortable giving that information? Because Eddie's East Coast, I'm Central. Jet's mom is Pacific. Not specific, but Pacific. Marina, you're Central too, aren't you?
I'm East Coast.
Oh, that's
Maryland.
right. I wish there was something I could do for your tummy, honey.
That's right, JP. It's never good to be alone if you don't have to be.
That's why I have cats. Never thought I'd be the neighborhood cat lady. Never in a million years. but it's what happened.
Yep.
Oh, Carolina Moon left. Sorry. See you. Bye.
I told her to have a good one.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, who is he saying? Oh, shoot. It's right there. Hi, see you. Bye. Well, I used to live in Maryland in a town that was kind of halfway between Baltimore and DC. Went to school, my high school and some college out there.
Oh,
And
that sounds like my area. You'd probably know where. I don't mind saying my like general. I live in Westminster now, which is closer to PA.
oh,
Why? What do you do? And then I lived
beautiful
in
up there.
Chevy Chase, Bethesda. That's where I went to
Laurel.
high school.
I was in Laurel.
Oh,
But
okay. Oh, yeah. That is right by College Park.
decades ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
decades ago. And
PG.
then right, totally.
Mm.
And then moved out to Kansas.
Oh gosh.
And it was for my son. Again, I have a
Okay.
special
Okay.
needs kid, and at that
Mhm.
point, the county that I am in now had the best programs for special pops. So he's
Oh, that's good.
thriving. He is thriving out
Awesome.
here.
Yeah. Awesome.
And yeah, got to do what you got to do for your kids, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he now lives an hour south of me, and I will never go very long without. This is my home base because while I'm an hour away, it gives him a life. He's got people around him and support around him. Great life. And if he needs me, he can text or whatever. Lives in
Marina,
Pennsylvania.
Lou LaRue lives in Pennsylvania.
Yay.
Oh, that's near me.
Yeah. Sweet. There's people to help.
Pennsylvania can be big, so it depends where. It's still
Right.
at least 5.
Yeah. And you don't need to post it, Lou. I was just trying to figure East Coast.
Keep everything
Central,
else to
whatever.
yourself.
Yeah.
What's it? Don't dox yourself.
Right.
Don't ever dox yourself. You know. See me, I myself have doxed myself on the internet so many times it's not funny. Now I'm just very careful on what I say, but before, people used to get me very upset, and I'm like, oh, this is before I got help mentally. This is before I quit drinking. This is before I said, okay, Eddie, it's time to smarten up. People would bully me on social media, and I would be like, okay, you want some? This is my address. Come pay me a visit. To the world.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes. That was a long time ago. I'm no longer at that address, but
Right.
still, don't ever give up where the area you live in. Don't ever do that. Don't ever put any personal info out there, unless it's somebody you can talk to. If I lived in that area,
I'd be
I would
knocking
come
on a door
by.
with
I'd
ice
be
cream
knocking on
cone,
the door,
'cause
talking to your
ice cream.
parents. I would be talking to your parents.
And I would take Lou out for ice cream because it's what I do.
You would, but I would talk to the parents.
Sometimes the parents don't have anyone to talk to either. And they may be so stuck in their
Yep.
rituals or their daily routines that they don't know how to change. So
That's why I
Lou-
said I would talk to the parents.
yeah, Lou, the question mark, I was answering, no one said there's anything wrong with cats. That was for JP, who said, what's wrong with cats? Nobody said anything's wrong with cats. We all like cats, prefer dogs, but hey, look what I got. This is not a dog.
You have beautiful. I mean, whatever. I mean,
they're
furry
beautiful.
babies are furry babies. I don't care if it's a guinea pig or a hamster, a cat, a dog. I'm an animal person.
Let me see this face. Look at that face. Look at that face.
I was being a little rude the other night though. I said something, but
Nuh-uh. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Weather outside is. Yeah, I won't do that. I'm sorry. JP says he finds that getting out and getting air helps with most mental issues.
Totally.
True for me. Go breathe the air, see the trees and wildlife, smell the freedom, cherish life, and live it to the fullest.
I find when I'm like stuck, I have to like grounding yourself in nature is the best thing for me. Just grounding. And that, I mean, it can be as simple as sitting on my grass like this. Even though I'm totally allergic and I'm probably going to have hives all over my body in like 20 minutes. I mean, there's a grounding aspect for me. Are you doing what I think you're doing? Are you trying to quit?
Yeah, because I'm going to be on an airplane.
I see what you're doing.
I'm trying.
I see what you're.
I did a whole month and a half last time. Okay, Lou says parents always work, especially night shift, but they end up fighting at the phone and then call me. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of something. It's your fight. Please don't bring me into it. Click. You gotta set boundaries. It's about boundaries.
I grew up with really unhealthy parents. Very volatile.
You know what?
Nasty
Would you
people.
mind telling let's see. Lou's parents are really arguing horribly, and
I used to hide. I used to pick up my little sister and hide her, and so she doesn't remember any of this. But I don't know. Interesting. Let's see.
While you two are talking, I am gonna fix a cup of coffee.
Yeah, get me one too.
Make me one too, please.
I will.
Me too.
Excellent. Yeah, Mavid, we are electrical beings, literally. So barefoot on dirt is actually grounding. Yes, and it's amazing. JP, honestly, you don't have to tug my chain. I worked 8 hours today. I'm good. But thanks for thinking of me.
He's so cute. Him and his wife are so cute. They're cute. They're a cute couple. Cute family.
What's happening here? More socks.
Yeah, so I'm also a barefoot family here. Like, I mean, I don't have shoes on most of the time. I don't like shoes actually. But yeah, I will go sit in like on a tree in my yard just to make myself calm, or go pick some lemons or something, or find something to do. That's how I ground. But Lou, so what can someone catch me up to? What's the conversation? What we're talking about there?
As I stated, Lou is very deeply depressed and talking about unaliving. And we gave Lou the 988 number, which he did call. And because he is stuck in the middle of the parental unit's arguments, feels that he himself is trash and trash needs to burn. And if he got rid of himself, this was earlier before you came on. If he got rid of himself, then they would get rid of the problem. They'd get back together. It's like, yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. They're broken, not you. You're trying to fix them and take responsibility for them is what's hurting your spirit. And I encourage you to let it go. If those people show at your door, talk with them. If they want to take you for a little car ride, go with them. Get out of the four walls you're in and go look at the sky. Okay? So bottom line is Lou did call the number.
Good.
And
good.
She is. And said that they want to send somebody to check on him. And I think that's a great idea. Because there's only so much we can do from here.
I think, I mean, honestly, just, taking the steps for yourself.
It's hard. It's really hard.
Sometimes you just need to get checked out. You know what I mean? Just go in, get checked out. I think it's a day and a half or 2 days or something. I don't know, but Sometimes it's a good option for anybody who is struggling or questioning something like this.
Read what
I will
Matt.
tell you this: like, the trauma behind making a choice like that, it never goes away. To the people that are left behind, there is no recovery from that, in my humble opinion.
You're so silly.
Okay, Mavid put it succinctly too.
Oh, you don't even know what that shit is.
Everyone is different. I talked about that yesterday, I believe. Find your passion, drawing, music, writing, and keep your mind going with your passions. And then JP said, number one, no one can fix anyone. One must have the will to be fixed.
But sometimes people don't know that they're broken. Sometimes people don't realize that, like, they're they don't, because it's so innately built into their systemic being that something's already wrong. They don't understand that they're okay. Like there is something to go for and live for. So that's I think what scares me the most when I hear stories like this. If this is a child, I'm really glad that they're getting help though, and I think if anybody knows this person, I highly recommend we do whatever we
Go
can
knock
to
on
help.
a door. Yeah. Well, we may not be able to fit. Well, no one person can fix any other one person. We can all set a hand out, reach out a hand or phone or text, and plant seeds of positivity and hope, because that's what I feel is most lacking in a lot of people that I interact with that are not personal friends on YouTube. They've lost their hope. And I desperately want to make sure people can at least hope to hope again. It's a big deal for me. So, and yeah, JP, they are trying to talk to somebody in the profession. So we're just kind of waiting to see what transpires there. So
This stuff breaks my heart though, because I mean, Eddie, I'm glad they found you as a resource. I'm glad that this is happening for you, and I just really, it's such a temp exactly. It's a So I had a parent that this happened to, and it was life-changing.
Oh my god, I don't know what's happening with my phone. Sorry, guys.
You're okay. You're fine. It's nice to
So-
see you again.
JP, I agree. I agree with what you're saying. So I created this channel so people who are struggling can come and talk and get what they're struggling with off their chest, and then guide them into the direction of reaching out to the right people so they can get the help they need. That's mainly why this channel was created, to let people know that they're not the only ones struggling.
You're not alone.
Correct. Because there's a lot of people out there in this world that truly think that they're alone.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm going to post it again, Eddie.
Yeah.
that's fine.
Thank you. Go talk to them, Lou. Please. Go talk with them. That's how they check on people. It's just a vehicle. It's not
It's okay.
dangerous.
They're just medical professionals. They're just gonna sit there and they're gonna just assess you. It's okay. You're okay.
Remember, we told you, and they told you they just want to check on you. They want to make
Yeah,
want
I
to
mean,
check and make sure that you are okay. That, like Mavid said, that your vitals are okay, your heartbeat, your blood pressure, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, they check it with an ambulance. That's how they
yeah,
bring their medical
so they
stuff.
get you to the doctor. I think they
Just
have to do it that way.
they're just going to come in and check on you. Listen to them with open ears. Know that they are not there to harm you. They are there to help you and assess the situation as best they can. Okay, so just be honest with them, and we'll get back with you another time. Come back and check on us. Yeah, they check with an ambulance. They're going to take good care of you. Okay. I understand you're scared. Go answer the door. I know you're scared. How scared were you to bring it up? Go answer the door. And it's okay to leave us and talk with them. Truly, it's okay. Just go talk to them. And it's okay to leave the chat if you need to. Or you can let them know you're talking with us. My heart is racing. This is not good for an old lady. I'm just saying.
There's nothing wrong with answering the door so they can come in and make sure that you're fine and talk to you. They always bring a professional with them to speak with you.
You're doing the right thing, Lou, for your own mental health, physical health. You're doing the right thing. Talk with them. Yes, please go answer the door. Please. I know you have to leave. It's okay. You're going to be in good hands. You're going to be in good hands. Let them help you. Please. Let them help you. Okay?
I switched devices. I should be good.
It'll be okay.
It'll be good.
In the long run, it will be okay. There may be some challenges you have to go through, but in the long run, it's going to be okay. We'll see you later. I hope you do get in touch. Okay?
We'll be here tomorrow at the same time.
Just let us know when you get back. Take care of yourself first. And this is part of that. It'll be okay. It will be okay. Thank you, Eddie, for having the platform that we could do this.
That's why I created it.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'll post my
Definitely.
email.
Hey, Lou, if you're still listening, let them know that you were speaking with us, okay? Not that it's important, but so they know that you were reaching out before you actually called them as well. Because that will help you as well. Just take care of yourself, kiddo.
Yeah.
Eddie posted his email there, Lou, in case you want to contact him after. If you're still listening.
Anybody can send me an email. Anybody. You can send me an email, Lou, and let me know that everything is fine. And if you want me to reach out to your parents and have a conversation with them, I will.
Want a cigarette?
Thank you, Trista Scott. It's good seeing you here. There are so many people that need help and they don't know where to turn.
Yeah, JP, that's why sometimes I get short with you. Of course, I'm only 5'3", so I'm short with everybody. Yeah, it's very serious. Yeah, we definitely want this person to get help.
Important, help is very important.
Mm-hmm. Look at this face. Look at this face.
What is going on with your technology over there, Marina?
My phone is from like the United Aries Emerald United the UAE. So like I don't even have my cellular like the cell phone service I pay for. It like the phone came and it was locked, so like it doesn't even work. But unless I'm on Wi-Fi, it really is a very stinky situation. Well, all right, Wyatt.
Oh my goodness.
That sucks, Trista. The power went out. The whole west side of our town.
Wow.
Was it through a thunderstorm or was it through somebody just taking out the power line?
Crazy stuff.
Hey guys, we got dinner to eat.
Go eat some dinner, young lady.
I'm gonna eat some dinner. My husband made some chow mein and stuff, so I'll be back a little bit later. We'll talk about the basketball practice. So we'll be back. So
it'll be awesome. Right. Talk to you later. Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
I'm making pizza rolls right now. I'm making pizza rolls.
33 days. Pizza rolls. Wow, I haven't had those in a long time.
My mom just
I'm addicted actually.
Yeah.
My mom just made a hamburger with fried eggs on top.
Nice.
Ooh, yum.
I have coffee.
I love eggs.
I got coffee with hazelnut creamer. I'm good.
My coffee's right here.
I put barbecue sauce on my pizza rolls.
Okay.
It's like hot barbecue sauce. I don't know why. And then I put them in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
I have really weird taste ever since my son was born.
Yeah, they do change you, don't they?
I think it's delicious because I like spicy, so they don't make spicy pizza rolls, so I have to make it spicy. So it's like a hot barbecue spicy.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So I make it myself, and then also I don't like when stuff's too dry. So pizza rolls are kind of dry after they come out of the oven. So I like sauce. That sounds so weird, but I'm just a sauce addict. That's where my addiction stems. Oh my gosh. And like, gravies, anything like that. Oh, I just love it.
We used to do ketchup mayo. Mix
equal
parts of ketchup and mayo. Yeah.
With French fries. Oh, that's divine.
Yeah,
yes.
right. Better than ranch. JP, I can appreciate that you're watching your words carefully too on a daily basis with everyone. It is so easy in this type of climate we're in now for people to misunderstand or misinterpret the words that are coming out of my mouth. So I tend to be really careful when I speak as well. So I get it.
I should be. I don't do it enough.
And the thing is, when we're here on panel and we're reading something in chat, sometimes the written word is not interpreted as it was meant because it's written and we can't see their facial expression or their hand movements or whatever, which is part of the bigger picture. Because if I had to not talk with my hands, I think I'd kind of go nuts.
Yep.
Let's see.
I got a 32-ounce caramel macchiato blended from our local Stone Cabin coffee house, and
That
it's
sounds
heaven.
awesome.
Yeah, I don't use sweet creamer anymore,
Don't you?
so I just use half and half in coffee. And this
Probably
big
better
mug
for you.
right here, this is
Yeah.
a very big mug.
Yeah, it is. But how many of those do you have a day? One, because it never empties, right?
Correct.
I know, New England. I know. See, I have this mug, and I mean, okay, I'm a tiny person. It's almost as big as my head. It's probably 20 ounces, but I have like 4 or 5 of them a day. Yeah, see, it's as big as your head. That's how big your coffee mug should be. As big as your head. That's what makes sense. It's the right thing to do.
But when it never empties is the problem.
Right. Yeah. Well, I do not drink coffee all day at work. I do take a break after about 3 because I shut the coffee machine down and I can't be bothered. So I only have an hour and a half after that. So it's not a bad thing. But yeah, I like experimenting with different flavored creamers. And the one I picked up tonight is the plain hazelnut. And it makes it tasty. But there's something, if you do not, not that I want to tempt anyone with alcohol. However, there is a rum that is espresso flavored. And that in my coffee, okay, first thing in my coffee in the morning at camp when it's just chilly. And this is called Grind, Grind. And it's a coffee liqueur, a rum based. Yeah, it makes everybody happy around the campfire really early in the morning.
When I quit drinking alcohol, I turned to coffee.
As did I.
AA.
Good
Love
for
a
you.
coffee.
Good for you.
Oh yeah, I used to know.
I turned to coffee and, well, first I turned to Mountain Dew.
Ugh, that stuff will kill
I
your
still love
knees.
coffee too.
This aspartame.
And it was high fructose
Ruin your
corn
gut.
syrup.
Yeah. JP says probably drinks 50 cups of coffee a day. 50, JP. 50, please. 30, I can believe. 50? I don't know.
Actually, when I was in high school, there is a lethal dose of caffeine, and it's 49 cups of coffee. If someone wants to, like, that's a regular cup of coffee, though. It's not like anything strong or weak. It's just coffee. Wyatt. Sorry, I was talking to my son. He was in my way.
You can OD on water. I mean, if let's not go there. Let's just not go
Well,
there.
coffee is a drug. I think it's the number one used drug. People don't think about it, but it is. I think. Yeah. I think that's what I learned. Definitely 49 cups is the lethal dose, though. I do remember that from high school psychology. It might have changed by all this stuff. Google it.
Google everything. Google.
I'm pretty sure I remember that correctly because it kind of like it's astounded me. I was like, you can like, get unalive by coffee. I was like, damn, darn.
I see you, JP. Just because the size of my mug is the size it is, I can't imagine drinking 50 of them. But yeah.
40 cups.
40 cups with
40
it.
cups of coffee, it could be lethal.
Does it
Okay,
say
so
within
it's even lower. Okay.
Yeah. They said from McGill University, a lethal amount of caffeine is about 180 NGL, which I think is milligram liters, which has been determined by examining the blood of patients who died from overdose. When you consume
Milligrams per liter.
when you consume 100 milligrams of caffeine, it raises your blood caffeine levels by 5 milligram, meaning it'll take almost 40 cups of coffee to be lethal.
You know, I never did question my psych teacher though about like, so they say that, but it has to be in a certain time span, I would assume. And then also, it's going to make you urinate, so you're going to do that pretty often. I do it with coffee. It goes right through me. Oh, and that's also another thing you shouldn't have to drink if you have acid reflux. Coffee is not good because after my surgery, when I got my stomach split open, first of all I had to do a GI liquid diet. Well, I had to have just ice and water for like a week, and I lost a lot of weight. I loved it, but that's a different story. And there was GI like liquid, which is like, I don't know, gastrointestinal liquid. I don't know. So everyone's like ordering French toast, and I have to have like beef like a beef base like beef soup, but it's just the what's it called, broth. And it's not it's not like ramen noodle broth. This is like hospital really
Yeah.
crabby, really crabby hospital food. And I was like, give me back the ice and the chips or the ice and the water. I wouldn't eat the liquid diet. I was like, nope. I just ate chips or like ice chips and water
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah, it can be challenging. I know that the hospital food I've had opportunity to have in the past has not been tasty, but then it's not meant to be. It's meant to fill you and give you the nutrients that you need to get better.
Now,
Yeah.
if you go to the lunchroom, the cafeteria at the hospital, it's good. But the food you get from the cafeteria when you're in
As a
the
patient.
hospital
Yeah.
as a patient is totally different. It's totally different. That's the reason why I ask, can I take my free meal ticket and go to the cafeteria myself?
Right.
And they're like, why? I said, because you get more of an option. They start
And actually
laughing.
use seasoning.
Yes. And they're like, well, we would, but the thing is that the surgery you just had, there's a lot of things your body cannot have.
Yeah, like spices and tasty
Yeah.
food.
Yes. It's just got to be bland.
Yeah, that's what the broth I had to eat had no taste. It was like
Right.
they literally gave me dog food. I'm like, this is cardboard in a liquid. I was
But
like,
it was full of
but I mean, they had to do it. I
nutrients.
mean, it was for my own.
It was full of nutrients.
I was just like ice and ice chips. Thank you. Their ice chips were amazing though. They were really good. They had really small ones that you could crunch on or munch on.
Excellent. I like the smaller ice chip. Yeah.
I
Not
love
into-
them. They're like little, like they're above like a Slurpee or like a slushy, but
Right.
they're still way small. They're like teeny tiny. They're like little. I don't know. I love them.
Perfect ice chips. What can you say?
There's a 7-Eleven near me that I can get those at. Like that's what the dispense is in the soda machine. So like
Sweet.
I'll just go there and get ice chips, and I just pay for a soda because I love the ice chips. Like when I'm working, because I get so dehydrated bathing all the dogs all the time.
No, I think that's great that you get to help animals like that and get to shampoo them and all that. I would not be
Yeah.
good at that. I would not be good at
I
that.
used to work at a vet, and it's a
Yeah.
little bit different because at the vet, like okay, so if a dog or cat needs a nail trim, like we're gonna do it. We'll even sedate them if we need to. At PetSmart, they're like, if you can't touch their feet, we can't do it. So I'm like, oh, this is sweet, sweet deal.
Right?
Wyatt, sorry, yeah,
Rogue
but yeah,
Rogue
no,
Knox.
I
Rogue Knox is
love
saying
animals.
when their appendix ruptured, they kept her in the hospital for 10 days, and by day 8, they caught them walking to Burger King because they were so hungry. Thumbs up for you. Go to the Burger King.
Oh, my hospital was strict. They like knew like, oh, you're not allowed
Yeah.
to leave. And they had security guards, like, because unfortunately, I do smoke cigarettes, and I did stop for a minute there because I mean that was a serious surgery. This was back when, but like once or twice, like I got in trouble because you're not supposed to have an IV in your arm and go outside the hospital. But
Not
I think
off
it's
the
just,
grounds. There are
no, but
look, back
even
in
on
the
the
day,
hospital, yeah.
back in the day, we used to take that IV and walk outside. Back in the day, they used to let you smoke in the rooms as long as there was not oxygen in your room. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was not safe either. And
I'm
you smoke in
okay.
the waiting rooms. I mean, oh my gosh.
Go on.
Kids, let me tell you stories. Picture it.
Okay, so
Sicily, 1920. No, go ahead.
no, seriously. So don't take this because this was a long time ago. So this happened when I was 26. I'm 33 now. I think 33,
God, you're
34.
so
Yeah, well,
old.
33.
You're so old.
So, and my son was not born or even near. I didn't even meet his father yet. So this is like back in the day. But so I wanted to smoke a cigarette, and since I got in trouble the one time, I actually just went. I'm so sorry. I did go into the bathroom, and like I went near the fan in the bathroom, like when you turn it like on the like when you need to like take
Yes.
a number 2, and I smoked in that. And I like they did come in once and was like, "Is someone smoking here?" It's like, "No," and they didn't press me on it, but I did. I that was bad.
No,
But
I
they wouldn't let
remember back in the
me
day. Right?
leave.
Because they're
So-
trying to make you healthy. They're trying to help you. And yeah.
So
I
Rogue
remember-
said when my appendix ruptured, they kept me in the hospital for 10 days. By day 8, they caught me walking to Burger King. I was so hungry.
Right?
They made me get up and walk, so I just walked out the door.
I think that's an awesome thing. I think that's really smart. They should
Oh, that's
nicotine
funny.
alternatives for offer. Nicotine, yes. You know what, Mavitt? The last time I was in the hospital within the past 12 months, they did offer me nicotine patch.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Um,
And
Yeah, it
I've been
didn't
in the
help.
hospital since, and they work. They work for me now. I don't ever try to do what I don't know what I was thinking when I was 26, but that was a different time.
None of us
to me.
knows what we were thinking when we're 26. 26 is adventure.
And also, it's like I was only thinking about me. Like no one else. Like there's other sick people in this hospital. Like I would would
Yeah,
never
but
do
it's
that.
all about
Yeah.
you. It's all about you.
Yeah,
I get it,
exactly.
yeah. That's about the time I rode a motorcycle back from Florida to Maryland because you know what? I could. Because what's going to happen? I'm going to have a nice ride, It was stupid, but I did it.
You
There's
guys,
a lot of things. Yeah.
yeah.
What's up?
See where
Speak,
we
a
at.
wise one. What's up, Eddie?
We got 13 likes.
Oh, wait, let me go back and do that too. If you haven't hit it, hit it. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up.
I burnt my pizza rolls.
No, JP, you take
I'm
care.
sorry with you guys.
We'll
Thanks,
see you next
guys.
time, JP. How can you burn pizza rolls? Jeez, just put some sauce on it.
There is sauce on it. That's why they're not too burnt.
There you go.
I was talking with you guys, but they're kind of
There you
hard.
go.
Some-
I know, it's so distracting, are we? God.
Hey, we all like crunchy pizza rolls. It'll be all right.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna have
love
to go
crunchy
get
pizza.
some. See, it's almost 7. And stores open till 10. Yay! I got time to go get pizza rolls and stuff because I can. And I don't have
Yes.
to work tomorrow. Yay!
and I have my vehicles, so that means I'm going to go up to the road and get me some Popeyes.
I'm out of coffee.
Yep.
Popeyes.
So
That
it's
sounds
that.
amazing.
So it's that time.
To find a
Because
Popeyes near me.
yeah, let me see what time Popeyes closes.
Probably
Yeah, me and my son
10.
have to
I
put
think you're good.
charcoal on the grill.
Oh, they
7
close
miles.
at 10. They close at 10.
Ah.
I eat
7
fried
Oh, yeah.
chicken. I eat fried chicken. I eat a lot of fried chicken. I love fried chicken.
I'm going to have to make it out. I'm going to have to go. Gonna have to go for a drive. 10 miles.
Yeah.
10 miles to the nearest Popeyes.
That's not that
Oh, man.
bad.
No, that isn't, I guess.
And not when you have to go through the hood, though. I gotta go through the
Oh,
hood.
yeah. If you don't know anybody and you ain't known in that area, yeah. I drive
no,
through
no.
the hood.
I live in the hood. I don't
Oh,
want to drive out of it. I'm safe at home now. I don't want to leave. Uber, right? Uber meals? No, they don't even deliver here. It's a shame. But it's paid for. You know what I mean? All right, Eddie. I know you got to go do things. Marina, it was wonderful to visit with you
Yeah,
again.
my son just let the cat out. Get inside, cat. Sorry. Okay.
I don't want to get inside. I want to stay outside. Everybody in chat,
My cat
thank you
loves.
for
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Bye, guys. Sorry. So my son loves letting our cat out back. It's just like, oh, darn
Great.
it. He's like, kitty cat. I'm like, oh no, no. He deck hops. I'll leave you guys
Be the
with that.
mom.
All right. Good night, guys.
You guys-
Thank you.
See ya. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, good night. Oh, Wyatt said good night too, actually. Good night. He got excited. All right.
Well done.
See
Take
you
care of
guys.
yourself. Bye. Marcus DoorDash won't come to my neighborhood, but thanks for the thought. I think Instacart does, but not after 8 p.m.
Oh, that sucks.
It's interesting. I just need to go for a drive. That's all. All right. Well,
Thank
you
you,
take care of yourself, Eddie.
Yes, you too.
You guys on panel, in chat, thank you so much for helping with Lou, and let us know if you see Lou around. Yeah, my heart goes out to that one. You guys take care. Eddie, thanks for letting me up here. I'm gonna
Thank
go ahead
you.
and back out.
All right.
See ya. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you guys for joining All Things Serious. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everybody. So, Lou, you're back. How did it go? How did it go, Lou? What did they have to say? Well, that would be the best bet for you, to be honest. I would go with them. Your well-being and your health is number one priority. This might make your parents wake up and realize there's more than life than fighting with each other and caring about their child. You're very important. Your health is very important. Your mind state is very important. You as a person is very important. I've been in the hospital. It's not a bad place, to be honest. You get the help you need. I've been there. I am sure. You'll talk with professionals and they'll give you the help you need. I am positive. I've done it twice. You'll meet with therapists, psychiatrists, psychologists. You'll meet with all of them. And you just be open with them. Be honest with them. Tell them what's going on. There's nothing to be afraid of. Just saying, there's nothing to be afraid of. I've put myself into the hospital because I was scared. I was in your shoes. I've admitted myself into the hospital. So you calling for help and they showed up, go with them. Trust me. All right. You got my email. I posted it in chat. If you got to go back to the video and find it, my email will be there. You can send me an email and let me know how it went. They're going to hold you for 72 hours. And in those 72 hours, just talk, be open. They will help you. I go live this time every day, Sunday through Thursday. All right, Lou. All right, everybody. I'll see you this time tomorrow. You guys take care.